advising offices that target special groups such as student athletes, honor students, or pre-law or pre-law students. Melissa's gonna
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about mandatory advising. So mandatory advising is going to vary depending on your particular major. Has anyone done their mandatory advising yet? Okay, so that's good to hear. At least some of you have fulfilled that. So mandatory advising may just be in the initial joining semester, but it also might be every semester. So your advising unit should be reaching out to you if you have a mandatory advising requirement. Otherwise, you can also check your STAR for any holds that might be on your STAR account. It'll show up as an advising hold. And it's super important that you fulfill your advising requirement because it will prevent you from making any changes to your registration. So if you're enrolled in a class and you want to drop it, you won't be able to do that until you complete your advising. I'm also going to talk a little bit later about another way that you can find out if you have an advising requirement through the advising guide. Sorry. Okay, so now that Lauren talked a little bit about how the advising is broken up, and you might be wondering how to find out who your advisor is if you haven't already met with them. So we have this super handy advising guide, which you might have already seen. If you go to our website and just search advising, this should be the first thing that pops up. But this is our guide that we created for you to find out more information about who your advisor is. So you can do a search based on category, if you know what category your major would fall under, or you can actually search by your major. So I'm going to show you an example. Oh, did you read it? Okay. So this is the advising guide, and you can search by